Hi, my name is Ashley and this is today's Ash 11, and today we're going to be talking about this tool. Mia's here with me and she's going to explain to me how she came into possession of this, and then we're going to talk about why this maybe isn't the best thing to rely on, and the parts of it. All right? Okay.
All right, so I came into possession of it after shopping for a gun and deciding that wasn't for me as far as having something for safety.
Okay.
And so that was the second best option in my opinion at the time.
Okay.
And it was just kind of an ease, comfort to get me by at the time.
And what prompted you to do shopping for a gun?
I had an attempted break-in.
Okay, at home?
At home.
Okay. And so you decided the gun wasn't something that you were comfortable with, so you went to, what is this called?
A taser.
Okay. So let's talk about the differences between a taser and a stun gun.
Okay.
All right. So a taser has projectile,
Okay.
right? So those are when they have those two prongs. They've got to go into the skin, both of them, to make contact on both sides, and then that's what causes that reaction. Okay. There's no projectile, right? So it is right here. It is a stun gun. Okay. So it's got to make sure that it's off, but it's got to have direct skin contact. Okay. So in colder weather, what's the problem with this?
We have layers on.
We have layers on, right? So are you gonna be able to make skin contact? No. Probably the only thing that's gonna be exposed is maybe a hand.
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe this much of a neck.
Yeah.
Right. So, and here's the other challenge with this is if I'm gonna use this for self-defense, right? What do I have to do to use this on my attacker?
Get close.
I have to get close, right? And what else do I have to do? I'm extending my arm to you, and as the attacker, what are you going to do with that? I'm giving you something to grab a hold.
Right.
I'm
just
giving you
yourself
something to grab.
easier.
Right. So I'm bringing myself closer to the danger as opposed to keeping myself further away. Right. So there's that challenge of it. So let's talk about, there's some good things about this stun gun that I actually do like. So in order for, let's see, we'll just work our way around. So in order to turn it on, it's a thumb press, right? So you're just sliding it up kind of like you do a flashlight switch. You see that it's on, and now it's activated. Oops. No, thanks. So let's see. All right, so just to be clear, so you thumb it up, just like you do a flashlight, this red light turns on, and now you've got, I killed it.
Nuh-uh.
I did. It's dead. Dead.
Is the pin?
Yep. Good, because now I can use it for demonstrations. All right. So we're gonna roll it back there. That's gonna be one heck of an editing process. All right. So on this, you have a switch where you have the flashlight option. If it's halfway up, you can see there's a flashlight. Or you can put it all the way up and you have a red light, and now you've got your taser option, which I just killed the battery a little while ago, which is problem number 2, right? So if you're going to rely, if this is the only thing that you're relying on and it's dead, the only thing I can do is clock you with it. Right? So I always teach people to layer their defenses, right? Layer their defenses. So the challenge with this is, and I've discussed this with adrenaline before, is you may not have that fine dexterity to get that switch. It's not a big enough switch, right? So that's the problem. They design it to not be very big because they don't want you to turn it on accidentally, right? So there's that piece of it. What I do like is there's a large grip area right here with fingers for it. When you depress it, you've got a pretty good grip on it that way. Now, what I really like about the stun gun is you have this pin system. So if this pin is not in it, just like the body alarms that I talk about, if this pin is not in it, it is not going to operate. So if somebody were to choose this for defense and they have this wrapped around their wrist and it is grabbed out of their hand, right? If it's grabbed out of their hand, it's going to have that breakaway. Still not the best option for self-defense, but I do like the pen system. The other,
And they can't use it though if they pull the pin out.
right, right, yeah,
I didn't think about that.
yeah. So if they take it from you,
It doesn't work.
right, right, yep, that's exactly right. So the other thing that I do like about this particular one is it's made really easy to recharge. You don't have any pieces you've got to go searching for. I'm not sure that I really trust having that plugged into an outlet, but it is a slide system where I'm able to plug it in that way. So at least there's not a random charger laying somewhere. I don't think I charge. I don't think I trust that. But so now that we've talked about some of the stuff related to this stun gun, what do you think?
About the stun gun?
Yep.
I think I don't think it's going to be your best option. I think it's definitely an option as a warning. Like you said, like how the noise is intimidating.
Yeah, the noise is going to be
If you
intimidating.
hear it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the only reason to hold on to it is to just let somebody know if you know.
Now, if they have adrenaline in their system, and you press this to make that noise, what might not happen?
They're not going to hear it.
They might not hear you.
Right.
Right. So if you have a choice of having, you've only got two hands, right? So if you have a choice of having things in your hand for layers, this might not be that best
Right.
second backup, right? And so